Hey yo, what's the good? It's your boy Super Kev. Welcome to another episode of the Super Kev Livecast Season 4. We on YouTube, baby. For those of you new to the page, welcome to the hottest to-do list show on the internet. If it's not, your job is to let me know who got it so that I can like, comment, share, and subscribe their content. All right. So, welcome to episode 89. And I am several hours late, so we are going to talk about yesterday. All right, my bad. It's kind of hard to keep up every day, is what it is. But we are going to catch up, so don't even sweat it. All right, so let's talk about February 11th. And the first thing on the list is we have a giveaway at 130 SUPERscribers on YouTube. And right now, we are at 124. That's only 6 away. So if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, y'all are wildin'. The link is somewhere in the description already. Click it, press subscribe, and then go about your business. All right, show that love to the Super Kev. All right, next up, let's shoot the date. All right, they don't have gun ed in public school where I'm from, and the Second Amendment is the right to bear arms. So I like to use this time to remind us about, one thing related to shooting guns. So today, let's talk about how to aim. So first, you make a target, then you close one eye, then you switch eyes, and the eye that the target stayed inside of is your dominant eye. For me, it's my left eye. That's this one. All right. So I shoot like this. All right. And then the next thing, of course, is every time we shoot, we load our pistol in a safe position. So for me, I'm going to load it like this. That way, if it misfires, it hits the ground. Well, my feet are on the ground too, but you know what I'm saying? It'll hit the ground without hitting my feet. All right. So we load it safely. All right. Boom. Now let's hit the 11. All right. I hit the 10. My bad. All right. That's what I get for being a day late. Okay. Next up on the list, what state is in the house? So far, we have hit 24 different states. All right. And let's see if we can read them off. Alaska, Alabama, Arizona, Massachusetts, um, Michigan, Missouri, New York, Yankees suck though, Wisconsin, Texas, Illinois, Florida, Virginia, Maryland, Georgia, California, New Jersey, North Carolina, smack Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, and Mississippi. And then through one of my Super Porters pages, we have reached Oregon, Minnesota, and Ohio, aka OH10. That's 24 states that have shown the Super Kev love. And if I did not read your state, what are you waiting for? Show that love so we can continue to color that map that you see right here. I know it ain't in 4K yet, but we working on it. But yeah, every time we hit a state, we color that map. All right, so we trying to get the whole map colored. As a matter of fact, let's get more of the map in the picture real quick. There you have it. All right, that's what the map look like now. But we're gonna continue to get this love, and you know what I'm saying. There you go. All right, and of course, we not just limited to the United States of America, baby. What continent is in the building? We have already touched 4 continents via the Super Kev Livecast show. That's amazing if you ask me. Shout out to North America where I'm from. Shout out Australia. Shout out Europe. And shout out South America. Man, shout out to all the love out there. All right, the local weather report, it was in the high 30s. Um, but that still ain't it. All right. The high 30s is still too low. But I use the weather report as an excuse to remind everybody to be safe out there and rest in peace, Professor. Next thing on the list, shout out to those who are watching this live right now. But if you catch the replay, type in the comments hashtag team replay so I know, like, yo, you show it later. You know what I'm saying? That happens. It is what it is. So I really don't care when you watch it. I appreciate whatever minutes you donate to the Super Kev, all right, or invest in the Super Kev because your time is the #1 investment that exists. All right. Mm, and before we get into the next section of our to-do list, let's address the shirt, the elephant in the room. All right, happy Friday, and this is paying respect to all of my students who, hold on real quick, excuse me, to my students, right? I used to always wear a math t-shirt on Fridays just because, teachers wear t-shirts on Fridays. That's just what we do. And then I always had a math one. Like there was a point where I would only wear like math joke shirts or whatever to, spice up the Friday. And there was a time I didn't wear it. And so in each of my classes, there was at least one kid, if not more. I was like, so where's your math shirt today? What does your math shirt say today? So I was just like, oh, y'all actually pay attention to that? Y'all never acknowledged it out loud, but as soon as it was missing, you said something. So I was like, you know what? All right, y'all pay attention? Got you. So today's shirt says, English is important, but math is importanter. All right, there you have it. So those of you who look forward to Friday to see what we got, there you got it. And then since we, what I'm saying, showing off last week, let's see what last week's shirt said. Um, this is what I do. I love, no, I think it says I love math and this is what I do. I don't remember. Well, I can just go get it, but that ain't the point. Anyways, so shout out to all the students who called me out that day and I never forgot y'all since, and we brought that energy to the show. All right. So just because I'm not in the classroom no more doesn't mean that I'm still not a world class educator. You already know what it is. Shout out my man Uncle Chops. I see the love in the comments. Um, all right, the next section of the to-do list is health related. It could be mental health, physical health, or emotional health. I and I know everybody likes when I talk money the most, but if you're not healthy or if your mind is not in the right place, you ain't getting no money. All right, you can even get in your own way of your own money if your mind ain't right. So I use this time to remind everybody. First thing I do in the morning is drink warm lemon water. Drink your water, people. I don't think I need to elaborate on that much. If your body is 75% water, you should probably be drinking water 75% of the time. Let's keep pushing. Make my bed. Well, it's made now, so we're gonna say I made it yesterday too. Brush my teeth and mouthwash. We do that. Now, let me make this clear. If you drink warm lemon water, you need to wait at least 30 minutes before you brush your teeth with fluoride toothpaste because the fluoride mixes with the acid in the lemon and that can destroy the enamel on your teeth. So I'm not a certified public doctor, but that's just something to keep in mind if you do decide to drink warm lemon water to start your day. I've been doing it for about 7 years, and now when don't drink my water, which happened probably 5 times in the last 7 years, I had a bad day. warm water or room temperature water is better than cold water. Absolutely. So I say warm lemon water. I actually take room temperature water, pour out not most of it, probably pour out like 25% of it, boil that water, and then I squeeze the lemon in there, and then I drop the hot water in there. So it's like warm. All right. But room temperature water is where it's at. The benefits of cold water is if you're trying to lose weight. All right. So if you're trying to lose weight, remember cold and ice forces your body to increase its metabolism. So if you're trying to lose weight, cold water is what you want to drink. Me, I'm not really into the weight thing no more. I work out. I try to maintain my flexibility and head into my 40s and 50s, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be there for my grandkids or whatever if I'm blessed with those. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't really care about weight. But if you do, there you have it. Can't wait until you start in international map. Well, we got the globe. I just didn't buy it yet. But shout out to Alaska. Alaska actually donated the money to buy the globe. I just didn't. I'm just being lazy. I ain't got no excuse. But we're gonna get the globe and then we're gonna color it in. We already hit 4 continents, baby. We moving. Shoot. And I don't see how hard it's gonna be for me to hit Africa. I'm black. Where my Africans at? Come on, step up, one of y'all. All right. Now Asia, I don't know. They probably gonna hit me up when I wear an anime shirt. But we out here. We gonna hit Asia too. King of Fighters 15 is coming out, by the way. So maybe when I get my King of Fighters shirt, I'll get somebody from Japan. Anyways, I digress. Back to the list. That's why it's written down because I be just going. But next thing on the list is Bottle of water number 2, we did that. My man says four continents. That's fucking dope, bro. Fucking dope, yo, man. Real talk. And I couldn't do this alone. So shout out to all the super porters out there who be spreading my lives, sharing them, pressing like on them. Shout out to you for commenting right now. And we're gonna continue to work, and then eventually we gonna hit. I said 6 out of 7 continents. I don't know if anybody live in Antarctica yet. You know what I'm saying? But I'll take the 6. All right, you already know what it is. All right, bottle of water number 2. So when I step out, I actually step out with 4 bottles of water. So number 2 gets consumed, and then I pop a vitamin. So I tell y'all I eat my vitamins every day. I try to be healthy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Then I eat breakfast. Y'all know about my breakfast, and we're gonna definitely talk about it later. Then bottle of water 3, 4, and 5. All right, that's before I walk back in the house. I already consumed 5 bottles of water. Holla at your fucking boy. Now, what I didn't do yesterday, and I ain't got no excuse, so I got to do it for Saturday now. Is let me put an X there. Is I did not floss my teeth, so I decided to take some of the tasks that we know we need to do and write them down and give them a day. So I cut my nails on Thursdays, I think. I do my lineup with my bed on Sunday and Wednesday. So I try to make every day have one thing. And I know I should be flossing more. I know my certified dentist out there. I know y'all are like, damn, you only floss once a week. But I'm like, yo, it's better than 0 times a week. When I was depressed, I wasn't flossing for months. So I'll take the once a week. And who knows, maybe we can increase the frequency. But because I didn't do it on Friday, we're going to do that on Saturday. Next, charge the Bose headphones. Now, I did charge these yesterday. So they good right now. Prepare gym clothes. So yesterday I did go to the gym. Shout out to Boxing Bros. However, I put a check mark there, but it should really say 5 out of 6. I was rushing heading to the gym yesterday. I forgot my water. But I had everything else, the keys, the towel, my iPod, my phone, and gloves and mask. I had them all except the water. So I put a check mark there. It was still successful enough. Post the gym story on the Snap. On my way to the gym, I post on the Snapchat. Just to remind y'all, yo, I'm going to the gym. You can follow me at pro-t52. And yo, I know there's people who be on their Snapchat pressing story after story who know they want to go to the gym. So then when you come across my story, you gotta answer to yourself. Yo, are you really gonna go or are you bullshitting? And I'm gonna let you be the judge. All right. Then I went to the gym. Once again, shout out to Boxing Bros. We had a successful workout. And then because I forgot my water, that's why you see an X next to bottle of water number 6. I didn't drink that. Fitness Friday IG post. I don't know why it says C post. It should just say IG post. But it does say 9 o'clock, but I only post when I'm done with the gym. You know what I'm saying? Don't matter what time. But I leave the 9 o'clock there for y'all because 9 o'clock on a Friday is a good time to post if you want to maximize your exposure on Instagram, by the way. Post workout snack, I ate something. Then I took a shower, ate lunch, and then you see this is on the list. Call Detroit. Either I call him or he's gonna call me. I think as soon as he see I'm live or on Facebook, he calls me. So I be calling him first now, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I only got 5 minutes, what's up? Or I only got 10 minutes, what's up? Or sometimes we talk long time, don't matter, it depends on the day. But at this point, I try to check in with him every day, and he's one of the day one super porters. Like, now, of course, he really like when I talk about Bone Thugs and Harmony or when I talk about sports. But he's still a day one super porter, and so yeah, I got no problems calling him every day. Shout out Detroit. I never visited there yet, but I definitely will, Lord willing. Okay. Glass of wine. You know your boy be throwing them back. Let's just put it like that. Pause. Dinner. Yo, shout out Off Heavy, man. That dude. That yo. Not only do we cook up good beefs, that man makes some good chicken, and I stole some. Like, you ain't gonna just make all that chicken and think I ain't gonna take it. Now, because I stole Off Heavy chicken, my Super Mommy had made some chicken, so we gonna eat that on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So old Kev would have ate both on the same day, like then now I'm like, shout out my man's right here, and then we gonna just put this in the fridge and then eat it later. So when I come back from the gym on Saturday afternoon, we gonna eat Super Mommy leftovers. You feel me? So and just shout out to all the love. Uh Nap time, I had to take a nap in order to wake up at midnight, which is what I do. All right, now drop a 17 in the chat so that we could talk about three things that are related to all seven forms of income. And while I'm waiting for the 17, let's remind ourselves what the seven forms of income are, because to somewhere to somebody somewhere around the world, this is your first time watching the Super Kev livecast. So the seven forms of income are, and order matters. Y'all know I majored in mathematics. Order matters. The first two are active, and then the last five are passive. Whatever. You do not talk about how I don't know how to count fingers. Income 1 out of 7, earned income. Income 2 out of 7, profit income. Income 3 out of 7, interest income. Number 4, dividend income. 5, rental income. 6 is capital gains. Now, the reason why it's called capital gains is because it's not technically an income. Once you capital gain something, it's gone. You don't have it no more. So you have nothing else coming in. All right. But then last but not least is royalty income. All right. So when you read my description box, most of the things on my to-do list have a fraction on it. If it says 0 out of 7, that's health related. And if you see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 out of 7, that's telling you which income I believe it's related to. Okie doke. So as I wait for the 17, and you know what? If the 17 don't come, y'all know I watch my own episode and I'll put in myself. So let's keep it pushing so I don't make whoever is supporting my show wait all day. Um, these things are related to any of the seven forms of income. That's why I asked for a 17, 1 through 7, whatever. Anyways, download app updates via Wi-Fi. Yo, you don't want to get caught in a situation where you're trying to get money or communicate money and then your phone need an update on you and stuff. So we try to address that early. All right. The next one is there you go. Check email and the DM. So I put an X there because I didn't finish. Like usually I go till I have no more unread messages in my email, but I didn't quite do that. So what I did do was go through the ones that were related to money and or related to my money, I should say. And then I dealt with those. And so when I'm done with this live, I will address that. I did listen to your feedback when I was, you know, dibbling dabbling with different ways of doing this show. One thing I used to do is go through my receipts with you guys, but then enough people said it was boring, so I don't do it on the live anymore. So that's why I talk about it and then I do it off camera. But definitely check your email and DM because there should be lucrative opportunities in there. Oh, as well as an email that I was supposed to send like 3 or 4 days ago that slipped my mind. I have no excuse. The artist, shout out Yaya Gabbana, squirt squirt, you know the vibes. Yeah, okay. Sends me a message like, yo, first off, could have rashed me and said, yo, where the fuck is my shit? Very professional. And was just like, hey, can you send it by the end of the day? I'm like, yeah, I got you. Sent that shit like as soon as I got to my computer. You know what I'm saying? So check your DMs. You don't know what opportunities are in there. And if you do as much as I do, it is not far-fetched to forget, especially after the age of 28. That's my argument. Once you turn 28, things just start slowly just slipping your mind. And that's why we write things down, and that's why we double check. All right? Let me see where the hell I was at. Undo. What the heck I just do there? All right. So the next thing on the list is, oh, my fault, y'all. My fault, y'all. That was my son. Shout out to Baby Super. But I asked him if I could call him back. He said okay. So We good for now. All right. So did I ask y'all for that one in the chat? Drop that one in the chat so we can talk about earned income. All right. Drop that one in the chat. Oh, I ain't supposed to wait because then people start turning me off when I actually wait for it. So if I don't get it, I'll put it myself. All right. So income 1 out of 7 is earned income. That is where you exchange your time for money. All right. So all of us know how to get a job. All of us know how to find money. But the part that is not emphasized enough is it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. So that is why you constantly hear me remind you guys of the 65, 25, 10 rule. You take your earned income, all right? I don't care how much you make. You go get your trusty little calculator out. Y'all better not laugh at my age, dog. That's a real TI-84. Talk shit, I'll go get an 83 out. Fucking hairs getting on my nerves. Anyways, get your check. And you're going to type however much your paycheck is. For the sake of this discussion, let's say your paycheck is $100. You're going to put 100 times 0.65, enter. Then you're going to do 100 times 0.25, enter. Then you're going to do 100 times 0.10, enter. And what that is 65% of that money needs to go to your investments. We are going to talk about investments throughout the show. 25% is bills. So if 1 week at work can't pay all your bills for the month, you're living wrong and you need to start scaling backwards or making more money. The choice is up to you. All right? Because again, if you want more, you just make more. And then wants, aka nigga shit in the hood, that's 10% of your check. You do whatever the fuck you want. All right? You know how everybody has a weakness? Well, you only got 10% of your check to deal with your weaknesses. If not, I mean, other than that, we dealing with these investments and we getting our bills paid, we maintaining our good credit, all of that good shit. So, for me, a part of my earned income, I'm unemployed, so we actually just waiting on unemployment to pay me. Niggas is being bitch, but hopefully it'll show up sooner rather than later. Is when I buy breakfast, that is to me a bill. All right? Like, yeah, you could think of it as an investment or you could think of it as a want, but I just look at it as a bill. It's something that I got to do. I got to buy food. And that's why I have a $6 a day budget this year with a $15 budget on Sundays. All right, we're also going to address that in a moment too. But when people, excuse me, when people give me breakfast or give me like snacks, sorry, when people give me snacks, I then save them and eat them for breakfast because I don't eat too much in the day. Excuse me, I don't eat too much in the morning so that I can eat more during the day. That's just how I do it. So I continue to lose weight and still eat the nice shit, but not too much of it, all of that good stuff. You know how it goes. So if you've been paying attention to the show, you know we have a stacked bag right here. It's all ripped and stuff, but we got some goodies in here. Now, on Friday morning, my man who's already been blessing me, blessed me again. So now I want to add this to this bag. All right, I'm not going to show y'all everything. You got to watch my previous episodes to see like how much is in there. But look at what we're going to add. 1 bag of chips. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6 more bags of chips. And he gave me actually 3 Hershey's bars. But I actually took one for breakfast for Saturday morning. So I still have 2. And because I like chips way more than I like chocolate, I eat these ones first, and then I'm going to get to the good stuff. But let me leave one out because we're going to use that for Monday morning, and then we're going to drop that in the bag. Boom. I'm getting to a point where I'm going to need a container for all of this, man. This is, you know what I'm saying? But look at, I don't even want to count it all, but last time I counted it was 22 snacks. We just added like 7 of them or whatever. It's probably 30 snacks in here. That's a month's worth of breakfast. That means I don't got to buy breakfast for a month. Now, of course, I'm allowed to start feeling myself like I'm probably gonna buy something on Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? Just to say I did. But yeah, I don't really, you know what I'm saying, have to buy anything for about 30 days. So my income number one is actually gonna be a little bit better because people have been giving me free stuff. And again, it's not how much you make, it's how much you keep. All right. Look at what we doing. So I hope you learned something with that. All right. Um, Fridays are usually the day I go to the liquor store, but I still got some leftovers, so I didn't go. I'll go whenever I run out. All right, drop that 2 in the chat as we take a swig of the water. Drop that 2. You already know. Okay, income number 2 is profit income. Now, the reason why it's called a profit is because if your bills are already paid, then this money is extra. All right. If your investment's already invested, this money's extra. If you already got the shit that you want, this money's extra. Now, there's 2 ways you could do this. You could either work for somebody, like a part-time job. Because remember, let's say you're a world-class doctor, right? And you follow the 65-25-10 rule. Yo, you can go work at a McDonald's after work because all of that money becomes yours. You know what I'm saying? People have a negative stigma about working at McDonald's if you're working at McDonald's to pay all of your bills and all of your investments and trying to send your kids to college. It's just going to be very difficult. But if your bills are already paid, yo, working at McDonald's can't be the worst thing, man. All right. So for me, I chase bread overnight and then I document the hours and allocate the funds allegedly, supposedly, hypothetically. Now, another thing I do for profit income. Oh, wait. Back up. You can work for somebody or you can run your own business. All right. So there you go. All right. I do e-rewards, which is a survey app in which you take a survey and then you get a little bit of money at the end. My goal this year is to make $1 a day. This represents the 42nd day of the year. All right. So I should have $42 this year, and I'm at $76.75. So we smoking the $1 a day race, and I'm trying to see if I could, do enough, prioritize enough to hit $2 a day, which would be $84. And obviously, I'm a little off of the pace, but not too far off. All right. So feel free to look into e-rewards. I believe I dropped the link in the comment section below. Next, fetch rewards. If you have receipts, all you gotta do is snap a picture of the receipt and you get points. I got 7,546 points as of Friday. And again, my link is in the comment section below. If you use the link, they might give me some more points. So if you already be having receipts, why wouldn't you stop, take 2 seconds to click it? I don't really understand why you wouldn't, so I'm gonna move on from that. All right, another thing I do for profit income is Get Upside. Get Upside is a cashback reward program if you use a debit or credit card at participating gas stations, convenience stores, and restaurants. Now, with Valentine's Day coming up, you might want to see if they participate in the Get Upside program, especially if you're going to run up the bill. You know what I mean? Okay, so my Get Upside has $13.94. And I already told y'all the last Monday of the month, we're transferring that money over to PayPal. First Tuesday of the month, we are going to invest in Bitcoin Cash. And by doing it the first Tuesday of the month, that's how we are going to dollar cost average. All right. Update gas prices on Waze. I do that every time. And I don't know if this is for yesterday or if I didn't update it. I don't know. But 61,229 points. And then my last profit income is what I mentioned earlier. I had to just send an email of a clean version I did for an artist. So I just wrote clean mix and then I put the check mark there to make sure that I sent it. The work was already done. I never emailed it or pressed send or whatever mistake I made. So we ironed it out and put the check mark there. Feeling good. Now, drop a 3 in the chat if you want to enter the passive portion of our financial literacy. All right, drop that 3. Oh, wait, the 3 is on the way. And then if it's not, I'll put it myself. I can't make y'all wait too much because that's when y'all turn my show off. I need y'all to keep watching. Okay, so income 3, remember, is interest income. And that is when you loan your money out, and then by the time it comes back, it should be worth more than when you bought it. All right. So the first thing I do is I day trade. And when you see the future of investing, that is my robot, my algorithm that tells me, yo, what to buy. So if you were in a buy limit, if you got in the buy limit of tops, then it got sold yesterday for a profit. All right. But again, that's if you was already in. Weekly options, I just didn't do it this week because I didn't prioritize the time. But I think I'm going to definitely do one this week. We're going to get back on the options boat. We need to get that money too. You already know what it is. All right. And then cryptocurrency investments, what I'm going to remind us of is Coinbase Earn to Learn program. I wiped them out and I left with $22 USD. Yo, why wouldn't you take a free $20 from Coinbase if you're already on the platform? I said if you're already on the platform, though. Because if you don't believe in the platform, that's on you. Me, I believe where all the money's at. And remember, my Coinbase account is my son's crypto account. He got that. Shout out to my son. He called me today, made me happy. I can't wait to call him back. All right. Somebody drop a 4 in the chat. And while I wait for the 4, I got to remind y'all that this is not financial advice. I am not a certified public accountant. I am just a nigga trying to put this information out to whoever the fuck want to listen to it. All right. And this channel is not a recommendation for you to buy, hold, or sell a stock. I'm just putting you on to plays that I am actually in. All right. So now the 4 is here. And if it ain't, it's on its way when I watch my show over. I put my own 4. And income 4 is dividend income. All right. And now you usually get dividends in the stock market, but tune in to my live on YouTube, my special live on YouTube, where I'm gonna dedicate that one all to stocks. All right. Actually, let's address the elephant in the room. I love talking about stocks. I love math, as you can see, and I love numbers. But I got a lot of people that tell me that as soon as I start talking stocks and numbers, they turn my show off. And so I was like, damn, I don't want to really talk about it if you ain't gonna listen. But then my man's was like, yo, when you talk about stocks, your energy goes down because I understand that I got people in my ear talking about they don't want to hear it. So my solution is I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more, but I'm gonna have that exclusive on Sunday to where anybody can watch it over and over if you wanted to learn about stocks. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, probably like intro to stocks for the hood, something like that. And then it's gonna be the nigga version of entering the stock market. Holla at your motherfucking goddamn boy. All right. Now, for me, I get creative with my dividend income, and what I do are Bitcoin mining apps. All right. So an app like Fold, where you click a button once every 20 hours, I am at 9,690 Satoshis. That's approximately $4.25 USD. Again, just to click a button, that takes me about 5 seconds, probably less. I like that. We'll take it. Lolly, a Bitcoin mining app that happens once between 9 a.m. and 9 a.m. The only reason why I didn't do it today is because I'm with y'all. As soon as I get off, you know I'm catching that lolly. All right. Smiles is a Bitcoin mining app that pays you for walking. Yes, you get baby amounts of crypto just for walking. And since crypto is still in the early stages of its existence, all I can say is my affiliate links are in the comment section below. Yo, I'm smoking y'all in the race. In Lawley, I got 96,873, and with Smiles, I got a whopping 655, which is about 29 cents. But that's 29 cents that if you ain't got it, I'm infinitely richer than you. Always remember that. I told you I majored in math. You don't want to go there with me. Okay, somebody drop a 5 in the chat so I can tell y'all that I don't have any real estate yet. Shout out Wonder B. She's working on it behind my back, but you already know what it is. And then drop that 6 in the chat. Let's talk about capital gains. All right, there it is. All right, I'm speaking to the future. All right, because when I watch this over, I'm gonna put it, so it's gonna be there. All right. Anyways, I got organized new toys. That's just an ongoing homework assignment because I got a ton of toys, and then some toys get bounced from I want to keep them to I want to sell them. So yeah, I'm gonna get on that, and I really do a lot of that work on Saturdays, which is actually the 6th day of the week if you start on Monday. So yeah, we're definitely gonna take care of that in a few hours. And again, it is Saturday right now. I'm reporting on my Friday list. And drop a 7 in the chat so we could talk about these royalty incomes. And for me, when I post a picture on Instagram every, well, 6 days a week at 5 a.m., I post a selfie from me at Northeastern. I graduated Northeastern University, by the way. So I post that. Now, why do I post it? It is to bring traffic to my page. That traffic will then hopefully get me some more super porters who would then be able to buy my services and products directly. All right, so I'm trying to build a fan base that is emotionally attached to me so that when I'm like, hey, buy my album, you guys are going to be like, yo, we love SUPERKev. We're going to just support him or whatever. And then remember, I'm going to use that support to ultimately get to $10 million so that I can open my own school. All right. Next, Flashback Friday post. Again, it says 9 a.m. because 9 a.m. is a good time to post on Instagram on Friday mornings. So what I did was I took my workout picture and then I just turned one of them to a Flashback Friday so I keep pushing. All right. And then select next week's post. I always got next week's post in my phone. And Flashback Friday and Throwback Thursday are kind of easy to post because any picture I post will one day become a throwback. So I don't care if I just took the picture. I could post and write Throwback Thursday because by the time you see it, it was a throwback. You dig? All right. Street Fighter Weekly Fight Money on Twitch. I did that. And when Sunday come, we're gonna edit those videos and post them for y'all to see. Next, record the live. That's what we're doing right now. And before I do the live, I actually brush my teeth with my whitening toothpaste. So hopefully it's looking nice. You know what I'm saying? In the camera. And then the hydrogen peroxide, we are going to get a CVS gift card real soon, and then we're going to take care of that. While we record the live, we got the iWatch charging because I'm not walking, so I'm not missing any steps right now. So there you got it. What we got next? What we got next? Oh, play last week's episode on the P4. All right, that's a newer addition to the show just to try to spice up the background. And yo, I can hear Harv Heavy in the back right now talking about, man, if you don't get a new camera, you look chips on the TV. Hey, yo, bro, we working on it. That's on dogs. All right, so y'all gonna start seeing me look better on the big screen. We working on it. All right, then we gonna download the live. Now, a new thing that I'm gonna start doing is download a pic and do a layout for the 100th episode. So I don't really got like a team of editors yet. It's just me, my headphones, and a cell phone. All right, that's how we getting down right now. Now, of course, we're gonna continue to try to get better and see where that takes us or whatever. But in the meantime, that's what we got. We making the most of what we got, so I can get you this content. I didn't want to sit around and wait until I can afford this, afford that. The information need to be out there. And so what I'm gonna do is take the 10 pictures. I don't care what how they look, and and we're gonna make a collage so that you guys can see the improvement from episode 1 till episode 100. Yeah, it don't look crispy in the big screen yet, but we working on that. But at least on Instagram, we could post a pic showing love to the super porters, thanking them, while also you guys can see the improvement. And I know when you see the improvement, you guys are gonna be like, oh, well, at least he's trying. And then I think that's also gonna get more people on to what we got going on, because a lot of people like to see him growth and maturation. So the show is maturing. So shout out to all of the feedback. Shout out to all the love that I'm receiving. Shout out to everyone who presses like, everyone who comments, everyone who shares. Yo, man, y'all are lit. Put it like that. Now, there's no check mark there. I'm actually going to start the process with this video, and then sometime after the gym today, we'll take care of the other 88 of them. Next, upload the live to YouTube. I put a check mark there, but I didn't do it yet. YouTube monetization stats. We are at 57 views in the last 28 days, 124 subscribers, and 48 total hours. All right. Yo, if I want to get paid, I need 1,000 subscribers from YouTube. Yo, press the subscribe button if you support the SUPERKev. That's why we ask you to subscribe, so we can get paid. If you like the content, if you like what we got going on, we want to continue to give it to y'all, but we also got bills too. So the easiest thing you could do is press subscribe. Take your friend's phone, press subscribe. Be like, you know what? I'm about to just have you subscribe to Kev page. You don't even need to watch it. Just subscribe to it. And it goes a long way. All right. Okay, so I did write that down. So the next thing is on YouTube, my first YouTube live. I'm gonna try to do a YouTube live, so that's gonna be a YouTube exclusive. Straight with, let's see, with the laptop. I'm gonna see if I can connect the microphone. Yeah, yeah. Let's at least the audio will be official. I don't know how good the laptop camera is, you know, translating to the big screen, but we're gonna try something different. And again, that's gonna be specifically for stocks. All right. And so those of you who want to just, get started, or for those of you who are started but want a refresher, I'm gonna try to do that. Again, it's not certified financial advice. It's just a motherfucker trying to help you out. And I called it Intro to Stocks for the Hood. All right, because I'm for the hood, nigga. Like, yeah, I am. All right, and that's again my first live, and I'm streaming that on Super Bowl Sunday. As a matter of fact, I was told by my mans that I gotta go to his Super Bowl party, and y'all know I've been boycotting the NFL, so I don't want to go. But that's my man's, and he was like, "Nah, we really want you here." So what I'm thinking of is doing the live in his house. So I'm gonna prepare the live. Like bring my if I bring my laptop, then I can't bring the microphone. Then fuck it, I'll bring my laptop, and then I'll bring these headphones with me, and then I'll apologize in advance if my Dominican family is making a lot of noise in the next room. You'll hear it. All right, but I'm not gonna. I think I'm gonna do it during the Super Bowl, and then yeah. So if you about this money, you with me. If you just want to watch that game, go ahead. I don't. I used to watch football, so I don't judge people, but I got my beliefs, and I don't like how they did the Colin Kaepernick situation. And then after the Colin Kaepernick situation, I don't like how they let people who was beating on women back in the league, but a guy who protested police brutality couldn't get back in the league. And that just still rubs me the wrong way. But this is a show about financial literacy and my to-do list, not my personal gripes. So look out for me at my Dominican bros crib. But yeah, I don't want to watch that game. Okay. And that's why I'm showing you how serious I am about it. That's why I'm going live at that time. Well, hopefully the internet ain't broken. Hopefully everybody ain't live at the same time as me. You know what I'm saying? All right. Next thing on the list, number 64. There's a lot of things here. Is I gotta find the 15 best hashtags for stocks so that we could bring traffic to that video so that everyone in the hood has access to that information. And y'all know I talk a lot on my live cast. This is a live podcast. That's why I be talking for a long time, and then I be interacting with the people when they actually show me love. That's why this show is long. But that stock show on YouTube this Sunday, I'll do my best to keep it 15 minutes or less. All right, because I really want people to get the information out. I mean, people to get the information when I put it out, and that's why I'm going to script it so that everything I need to say is there. All right. Again, if you support the page, press subscribe. If you like the fact that I'm trying to make a video so that everyone in the hood can learn about stocks, yo, press subscribe to my page. All right, spread the message. Okay, now drop the 5 in the chat. So earlier I asked for it, but that was fake because today represents Friday, so it's the 5th day. We start on Monday, and so the main part of our Friday is talking about income number 5, which is rental income. All right, so for me, remember I don't own any real estate yet, but I live with Super Mommy, and when her time with this house is done, or this condo is done, it's gonna be passed down to the Super Kev, right? So I do my best to keep it clean. So that's why I write clean my house. So simple things like vacuuming the carpet, uh, uh, taking the trash out, recycle, cleaning parts of the house that I know my mother's not gonna reach. I try to do that to keep the value of the condo up. All right. And a shout out for Super Mommy for all she doing in the house too. But this is my show, not hers. She can get her own show if she want to brag about all the things she do. Shout out Super Mommy though. Check income 5 out of 7 Google Docs and ideas. Now I don't own any real estate, and y'all know that the only real estate I own is the real estate stocks that we're about to talk about right now. So unspent food money will be invested into Cash App account beginning the 15th of February 2022. All right. But today is, see what happened was, I got my fingers crossed so you know I'm telling the fib. What happened was I did this episode late so that I could be closer to the 15 because I want to do it right now. Hey, yo, as a matter of fact, drop a 5 in it. I already asked for a 5. Drop a beautiful. Drop a 57 in the chat if you want me to do this right now. And guess what? I'm gonna do it because I'm gonna put the 57 in that chat. So here we go. What I'm gonna do right now, this might be a little lengthy, but shout out to my mans for coming at me and reminding me to be lit when I talk stocks. We gonna talk stocks right now. Ain't nobody can stop me. All right, say that. So what we gonna do is go to my Gmail, then we're gonna go to my Google Drive. I'm gonna read how much I've spent on food this year, right now. Drive. What is it called? Yep, 2022. Get my calculator. Nope, that calculator's battery is dead. Even though I got batteries right here, I'm just too lazy to put them in. Pause. All right. 2022 food and drink. Food and drink. So, if today is let me do this. Calculator, I get $2,696.97 divided by 365 days in a year. That means I have an average of $7.39. All right. So now we're going to take that, multiply it by how many days in the year so far. You see, I had wrote that down earlier with the e-rewards. So it's the 42nd day of the year. I'm going to put 43. We're going to do it for Saturday. So times this by 43. And that means I was supposed to have spent $317.70, I'm going to round that up, 73 cents. So now I'm on Excel. I'm going to write equals. Sorry, I don't have 2 screens yet. I don't know how to edit videos and all of that stuff, so just bear with me. But I'm in my Excel. I just wrote equals $317.73 minus the $131.97 that I did spend this year, and that means I have $185.76 to invest in the real estate right now. Now let me see how much I got on me, because I don't think I got that much. I know my account was negative and shit. So let me see how much I actually got. And then if I don't, whatever I don't have, yeah, I don't have that much. So what I'm gonna do is I could afford 120 right now. So let me do this, and then write equals 120 minus, what cell is that? E22. So E22, and that means I owe myself $65.76. We're gonna add that next week. All right, is that cool? I mean, I think that's fair. All right, so we're gonna roll with 120 today, and then I owe myself $65, and I'm probably not gonna buy much food next week, so it's gonna go higher. All right, but that's good. All right, so 120. I'm excited now. So now that we know how much we got, unspent money invested into Cash App. All right, let's do that in 1 second. Document the receipts. They're gonna send me an email. All I gotta do is move it. I'm not worried about that. Friday stock investments. That's what we're doing right now. So these are Super Kev stocks of the month. Once again, this is not financial advice. I'm just telling y'all I'm about to invest in this shit right now. All right, let's do it. These are the 12 stocks we're gonna invest in right now on Cash App. I'm putting up $10 each right now in front of y'all, and because it's Saturday, right? This is what I was supposed to do on Friday, but it's Saturday. The beauty of this is everyone who wants to do it has from now until Monday, and y'all could enter at the same price I'm entering at, because I'm about to put an order, but the stock market is closed. That means it's going to be pending until Monday morning 9:30. Now, I do know that you don't buy at the open because of the price fluctuates, but we're just dollar cost averaging. I don't care about all of that right now. This is a real estate portion of my portfolio. So let me read off the 12 stocks. Then we're going to invest in them. Then I'm going to make a post on Instagram live in front of y'all. And then I'm going to let people invest in it with me if they want, or you don't have to. But this is entertainment purposes only. Yo, drop a 12 in the chat if you're ready for these 12 stocks. It says someone's watching. Yo, drop the 12. Let's go. You know what? The 12 is definitely on its way. But let's invest right now. The 12 stocks are Apple, Google, and notice we're doing the Google before the 20-to-1 split. Do your homework on that. Microsoft, Airbnb, Amazon, Disney, Sony, Nvidia, Unity Software, Nike, Roblox, and Facebook, aka Meta. Okay, let's go get it right now. All right, I'm on Cash App. Why? Because I told you I'm for the streets. This is for the streets. Hood niggas got Cash App. All right, let's go. File your taxes for free. Tax season is here. Not now, nigga. I'm busy, nigga. Okay, let's get these stocks right now. I'm excited. Who's first? See, if y'all was really rocking with me, you would have wrote it down for me. Now I gotta keep going back. Let's go get some Apple right now. $10 worth of Apple. Uh, right there, Apple. Yup, Apple. Buy. Give me $10 right now. Let's go. Schedule that. Your order be placed on. Will be placed Monday at 9:30. There you go. Proof. Okay, next one. Google. Alphabet. Buy that. Give me $10 right now. Next. Yeah, you don't know my identity. You know what it is. Schedule that. Show you the proof. $10 of Alphabet. All right, who's next? Microsoft. MSFT. Buy that. Give me $10 right now. Yup. Schedule. $10 Microsoft right there. All right. Next up, Airbnb. Buy. Give me $10 worth. Mm-hmm. Schedule. And then $10 worth of Airbnb. Okay, next. Amazon. Give me $10 worth of Amazon. Schedule. $10 worth of Amazon. Monday 9:30. Let's go. Who's next? The Disney and the Sony. Let's go. Disney. What it do, baby? $10. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's acting up now. They're like, oh, you giving answers live? Yeah, all right. There it is. $10 worth of Disney right there. Monday 9:30. Let's go. Sony. Mm-hmm. Let me get $10 worth of Sony right now. Let's go. $10 worth of Sony right there. Let's go. Okay, who's next? Nvidia. Let's go. Buy. Give me $10 right now. You fucking know what it is. Mm-hmm. There you go. Let's go. Mm-hmm. $10 worth of Nvidia. I don't know how to pronounce them, but we get money with them. What's the word? You already know. Unity software. Let's fucking go. Again, this is not a suggestion to buy or to sell the stock. I'm just entertaining y'all by actually buying them right now, investing in them. Buy. Give me $10. You already know what it is. Let's go. Schedule. $10 worth of Unity right there. And then who else? Nike. Mm-hmm. Let's go. Give me $10. Schedule. Mm-hmm. Oh shoot, did I even screenshot the Nike one? Hold on, I just messed up. So let me show you the. I did screenshot it, but I didn't show y'all. Right? There's a $10 Nike from my picture app or whatever picture folder. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say. Who's next? Roblox and then Facebook. So Roblox. Buy. Give me $10. Mm-hmm. Schedule. Your $10 Roblox right there. And last, let's go get some Facebook. We recording on Facebook, right? So let's get some Facebook money. And then we put it on YouTube. That's Google money. So we I'm getting paid to make my own videos, baby. I know what it is. You like that. Niggas like that. The fuck? Facebook? Oh, now you don't want to pull up? Meta. Meta FP. So yeah, all right, whatever. Buy. Give me $10. Schedule. And then there you go. $10 worth. All right. Now, since nobody's watching, I can take this time right now. We're gonna make the Instagram post right now. Oh wait, it don't be work. The app don't be working on this phone like that. The app that lets me put two pictures in one. Well, let's do this. Go to albums. And then we're gonna go to social media. Then we're gonna go to IG schedule. Then we're gonna go to 6 out of 7 Friday investments. Let me add all of those. Done. So out Apple, Google, Microsoft, Airbnb, Amazon, Disney, Sony, Nvidia, Unity, Nike, Roblox, and Meta. And remember, all four of those, I said all four. These are grouped into groups of four. I, I just said that wrong. There are four groups of three. All right. So I'm gonna keep those three together. Last week I did it backwards. Last week I put 3 pages of four. It's supposed to be 4 pages of three. Whatever. Let's see if we can fix it right now. Let's see if my layout app works today on this phone. Oh, it's working. Remind me later. All right, let's strike while the iron's fucking hot. Friday investments right there. 1, 2, 3. Give me a 3P. Yeah. Hit that one with a save button. Oh, this shit's working. Let's fucking go. Next. 1, 2, 3. Give me the same picture I just had. Nah, I want the other one. Oh, cut off. Fuck it. We gotta move quick. That's why we have everything organized. 1, 2, 3. That's this one. Yep. Make it bigger like that. Pause. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know why it just be shutting off like that, but whatever. It be alright. Save. Let's go. Alright. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me get this one. Save. That was quick. And then one more. 1, 2, 3. This is how they were supposed to be the whole time. I'm sorry I had that other setup. That was wrong. But the data was right, so you'd be alright. Okay, boom. So we got them. Alright. Now let's go add that to the folder. We live, baby. Add those 3 pictures. No, those 4 pictures. So now I could delete the individual ones. I don't need to keep that memory on it. Niggas gotta pay for this digital real estate. Delete, delete. All right. Now let me go copy and paste last week's. Oh, shout out Flesh and Bone, whatever he's doing, but I ain't got time to read about that right now. Edit, select all, copy. Okay, cancel. Let's go to add a post. Post. Now the folder I'm going to is folder 6 out of 7 real estate. No, it's called 6 out of 7 Friday investments. I apologize. Okay, Cash App with the white letters. That's how y'all know that this is a real estate investment. Picture. And then boom, even though I fucked the first one up, nigga. Let me fix that right there. I don't want it to look like that. There you go. 1. Oh, 1. This one's 2. That's 3. That's 4. And that's 5. Next. Next. Write a caption. Let me paste it and then let me just double check because all I gotta change is the numbers. It was $10 for each stock this week from my unused breakfast budget. So basically, if I don't spend money on food, I then take that money and invest it in the stock market. That's how we doing it. All right. And the hashtags are fine. Tag people. All right. Again, no one's watching, so I could take this time right now. Yo, Harv Heavy. Shout out Harv Heavy because you better be enjoying this part, baby. You already know what it is. We out here. Uh, let's go, Apple. Right there. Let's go, Google. I don't even know if you can tag Google. Oh shoot, we can tag Google. We out here. What about Microsoft? So while everybody is talking about Xbox versus PlayStation, I'm over here investing in both, getting money on both sides. We playing both sides. Call me pro op. Airbnb, let's tag them. Disney, let's get it popping with Disney. And then Amazon, where I'm gonna buy the Globe from. You know what I'm saying? Uh, let's go Sony right here. Unity software, and then Nvidia. All right. And on the last page, let's get Nike. Let's get Facebook. Let's see if I can tag them. We live though. Facebook app right there. And then Roblox. There you go. Everybody got tagged up. Done. Twitter can get this information too. I'm definitely in Boston right now because we live. Share. We posting. There it is. Now this is Instagram, right? Shout out Half Heavy, by the way. Right there. Shout out Half Heavy. Shout out Yaya Gabana. Yeah. All right. Cash App. Bingo. Boom. 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 And last but not least, let's go to Facebook and save it into a folder. I got distracted by my man's Uncle Chops doing some funny shit. All right, we live right now. I can talk to my own live. Where's my Facebook post though? My bad, another alarm went off. I gotta check what that's about. This thing ain't here yet. It didn't make it to Facebook yet. Well, when it gets here, I'll save it. But I had to make sure that I had to make sure that I actually posted that live on the spot. All right. And let's see what else I gotta do, and then we out of here. So I didn't quite post that at 4 p.m. I obviously posted it later, but check mark there. And we're gonna drop the income 5 out of 7 links in the comment section below. And the only thing I gotta tell y'all as far as the main topic is I gotta go. I gotta hit the gym soon. But um hopefully I'll be able to come back twice today. We gotta do a sports show. Probably try to do that while the sun is up. And then I owe y'all a Saturday live. Who knows? I might do it in the like if I run out of like hours on I think you get 4 hours to be live. So if I run out of hours, then I might have to do it in the morning. But I'm trying not to compete with Power with Tommy's show. So I'm gonna try to get it done before all of that. All right. And then if I'm up at 9 p.m., then I'll do the Bone Thugs and Harmony radio on Instagram. All right, where we can play some old school Bone Thugs, sing along, and all that good stuff. All right. On that note, it's your boy Super Kev. As long as I'm A live, there will be A live. Hope you enjoyed and learned something today. You already know what it is. I love y'all. Peace mode. I think it's time for more overtime. Nah, I'm out.